Hey, I'm live. I went, I had to go to Vegas. I was like, oh, my nails, they're all falling apart because I need this one thing. I'm like, crapola. So I went to Vegas. It was only Blue Diamond, just hang out there. And just felt like that's a better deal. I didn't feel like going anywhere else. And that's what I did. And I bought the dress that I wanted to get when I was out there Friday. So I got my dress. It's a beautiful dress. It's so beautiful. All right. And let's have a smoke. I smoked a little bit outside, so I'm pretty good with that. My dog's sneezing. He's like, sneezy. And I got my new necklace. See, I don't know if you can see it. It is freaking cool. It's just a beautiful necklace. This looks like something I would like be worth lots of money. It just drives, certain people crazy, but I like to go to sleep. I lived in Detroit, which is a very loud city. I mean, there's not a lot of people there, but it's a very loud city. And when I was living there, there wasn't even 1 million people there. And I now sleep with music or something going on. I just have to have that kind of, I guess, stimuli when I go to bed. So usually I fall asleep with. I was watching, True Blood. No one there to bitch. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And it was his fault, by the way. It wasn't there. They didn't put him on that flight. He went, ran across the airport. Apparently, he didn't know where he was going. But, I would have been, hey, you guys need to drive me. I would have been, you drive me. Because I've done that. I need to be driven. No, I am not the Olympic gold medalist runner. Not the way I pack when I have carry-on. Yeah, I got it. I'm making sure that my ticket is being really paid. Yeah, that was neat, though. I thought it was cool that they did. I didn't have to the last time I had to more or less spend $50 to bring luggage with me. This time it came with the ticket. I'm like, that's cool. It's about the same amount of money. After I put the $50, yeah, it's about the same. So, yeah, I used to go to Michigan about every other year. And the one year I wanted to go, the other bartender, we'll call her Jabba the Hutt's sister. Yeah, she's big. Like, they call it being big bone, but nobody has bones this big. Yeah, it's a farce. I like that one, big boned. I always used to snicker at that too. And now you said, yeah, I'm big boned. Yeah, everybody's got bones this big, Mm-hmm. Yeah, she wouldn't let me have time off when my dad was dying. And I never cared for her as a person. Oh, well. Shoot, some of the happiest people I've worked with were on heroin, all in a good mood. I worked with this young lady in this packaging, something like, well, anyway, the sweetest girl ever. Just the nicest thing. You're like, work with her in and out. And I worked with her till I was moved to another room by my asking. Okay. But man, one day, it was midday. It was spring. It wasn't really that hot. She was sweating. And she's got now different colored hair and stuff. And I'm thinking, wow, like sweating and smelled real funky. And then I'm like, well, I'm driving home. I got that. Aha. She too. Except she didn't use any deodorant or anything. We'll just call it. She was, her next friend was H, and it wasn't for hemorrhoids. Sweetest disposition. All right. Okay. Sounds good. Yeah. But when she wasn't, how can I say, using her preparation H, yeah, well, her boyfriend made a pretty good chunk of money is what she said. So I was like, shoot, maybe she can afford that preparation, H. She doesn't get it. She sweats and it stinks. It doesn't matter if you sprayed whatever. But I said that to my husband. He goes, stop. Do you know what you just said? You just described our friends that died from overdosing on that. And I go, oh, yeah. Chris and Tina, my old friends, they were my they were in my friend's band. We had separate bands, and yeah, they ended up. We never really said anything because it was just like we didn't have the money to to give them the help they really needed, and I tried to put it out of my mind. And it wasn't until I started working at this one place, it was like, damn, I couldn't believe it. You're so young. I thought, man, never said nothing or anything. Now I knew why. She was always in a good mood. She was just like, always with that big piece of smile, except when, for some reason, I don't know what it was. I don't know if it were, all I know is she was sweating profusely. It wasn't hot. And I think that for some reason it didn't overlap or anything. She was starting to go through withdrawals. I was like, okay. That's what my husband goes, oh, she was going through withdrawals. And I go, really? No, I didn't think about that. And that was when we were talking. My husband said, you really, because I was so involved in trying to distance myself from Chris and Tina. It was just, I never got involved into that, but I got to see what hell looks like, and it was Chris and Tina. It's just horrible. So they've been gone for quite some time, and that's when I was reminded. My husband goes, who's this person? I go, a really sweet, nice person, but when she goes through her withdrawals, man, I said, her armpits smell worse than my dog Odie's breath. And he's got dragon breath. So I was like, Sue, any whore. I'm just glad that, I don't have to see those people ever again. But when when you deal with that and you're going, shit, how bad does your life have to be to do that and not quit, like, ever. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm like, why? You couldn't just deal with it, meditate, get a little drunk, go to bed, and wake up and move on? Mm-mm. I'm just glad that I've never gotten into drugs, but I've had so many of my friends die of the stuff. I've gotten to the point I'll send the flowers. It's so much easier. I can't go to another funeral that's dealing with, someone ODing from whatever. Weed, you don't OD. When you smoke weed, you don't OD. My friend's reverend's father was one of those bullshit artists who smoked weed on the weekend. His Friday and Saturday, literally a Friday and Saturday and Sunday, he was Jesus Christ Superstar. Then came me. Dad, can I borrow your camera? Yeah, I can. Oh, you know what? We need to stop at your friend's house. He had a developing thing. Yeah. So I'm like, can we go to your friend's house and you can develop the shit? All right. That meant I didn't have to wait a fucking week. Because Costco, even back then, it was like, oh, fuck. And if they lose it, it's not like what it was now. You have it digital, you have the thing, you put it in your pocket, you take it out and put it in what you have the film. You have to go to this one place, if you went overnight, Jesus Christ, you get raped. So I took a lot of fun pictures of the Reverend on his Friday and Saturday smoking. We're going to call it weed. Mary Jane, whatever you want. And then I said, Dad, could you, I told him what I was doing, and he goes, really? That's what I see, because it was against the law back then, and I wanted to get that done so I can play. Let's see what we have here. He goes, why are there so many pictures of it? Oh, I'm going to put it in the Bibles and in the church. My dad's like, that's fucking funny. We go and get it done. We go to his friend's house. He spends some time. I'm the designated driver. We drive back. And on the way back, look, the church is open. It was just perfect. Oh, yeah, I put it all in the Bibles. Mm-hmm. He made sure that there was plenty. And then I just put a little everywhere. His father never talked about weed after that. He pretty much kept it off the books because it was all over in the Holy Bibles. Yeah. Well, I hope everybody is having a good time. Oh. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry I didn't say hi to Casey. Well, if you watch it ever again. Hi, Casey. So I bought this. It was an expensive lotion. It was supposed to take care of your skin, do all kinds of shit that it didn't do. Yeah. I'm going to call him up. I hope you're not going to ever send me any more of this poop. It just doesn't work for me. It really doesn't. Jane Seymour said it works for her. It don't work for me. So I know where to go to get some good stuff. I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful evening. Well, I'm going to let you go. I love you guys. Have a cosmic evening. I am going to feel bad that I didn't say hello to Casey. And I'm a bad person. That's why I get too high and I just get weird. I love him.